Welcome to today's workshop, Reach Customers Online with Google. My name is Kate Angelo, the manager of the Technology and Career Center at the Long Branch Public Library. Grow with Google helps people across the United States grow their skills, careers, and businesses by offering free tools, training, and events. Lots of great information and resources are available at google.com/grow. Today I'm going to introduce many of Google's products that can help your business grow and succeed online. We're going to break the workshop into 3 sections. I'll start by explaining how Google search works and where different types of information can appear on the search results. By understanding how Google's algorithms select the websites and other information that surface on the search results pages, you can implement strategies that can improve your website's chances of showing up there when potential customers search. In the second section, I'll discuss Google My Business, a free tool on Google that can help your business appear across Google Search and Maps. And third, I'll show you how to promote your products and services creating a smart campaign using Google Ads. Let's get started. Let's start by talking about how Google helps businesses reach their current and future customers. Think about the sheer volume of searches online. There are lots of searches, billions, on Google every single day. Each search is an opportunity for a business to connect people who are looking for information. And the data shows that a lot of people are searching for information about local businesses, like hours of operation and driving directions. First, I want to start with a short video. As it plays, you'll see examples of experiences people have every day all around the world. Think about those examples and if you can relate to them.
People ask us all the time, how do I get into work?
Okay, so I'm sure many of you can relate to some of those situations. I know I did. That's true for people all around the world. We no longer go online, we live online. Every day, we turn to whatever device is on hand to act on our needs. Now think about your potential customers. What are their I want to know, I want to go, I want to do, or I want to buy moments in relation to your business? Think about the questions people ask when they call your business or stop by your shop. Those are their I want to go, know, do, and buy moments. Rather than focusing on what you want people to know about your products and services, think about what they need, questions they ask you, what they want to know. By doing that, you can leverage micro moments, using them as opportunities to build relationships with people who find your business online. Has anyone out there made a large purchase in the last year? Maybe a car, a television, a new smartphone? How many of you started by visiting a store and talking to a clerk? How many of you started by researching online? I'll bet that many, if not most of you, started online. That's most people these days, and it's for all types of purchases, not just the big ones. And if you did some online shopping research, you might have started by reading customer reviews. Maybe you did some price shopping or compared shipping costs or warranties. The takeaway is consumers often have a lot of info about products and services before they contact a business or visit a store. Your website might be the new front door, the first interaction a potential customer has with your business. It's important to note that customers may start the shopping journey online, but there's still a lot happening offline. In fact, 85% of all transactions still happen in local stores. Also, research shows that people are more concerned with their need in the moment than any particular brand. That means that even if your business is brand new and unknown, you've got a shot at winning a searcher's business if your online presence helps them in a critical moment, one of those micro moments. With all this in mind, let's look at the different ways Google can help searchers find you online. The first thing to understand is that when you're doing a Google search, you're not actually searching the entire web. You are searching Google's index of the web. Think of the web as an ever-growing library filled with billions and billions of books. A book represents a website. Pages of the book represent pages of your website. But there's no card catalog to help you find anything. No central database. On top of that, people aren't merely searching for websites. They want to find specific information inside the sites, the individual pages and resources. So how in the world can people find anything? Enter the search engines like Google. Google's job is to read the book, categorize the pages, and help searchers find the info on these pages. Google finds information on the web by sorting through all those billions of sites and web pages and showing people where to find the answers they're looking for. Now remember, your website is the book. Like a book, it has multiple pages, and many times Google shows the interior pages on search results. It's not always showing the home page. You need to start thinking of the importance of your interior pages and the content on those pages. To do all of that categorization, Google uses software called a web crawler, also known as a spider, robot, or bot. Google's crawler is known as Googlebot. Googlebot starts with a list of URLs. It then visits these websites looking for new links to add to the index, plus changes to websites or dead links. Googlebot follows links from page to page, sending website info back to Google servers to update the index, to ultimately help searchers find the web pages. Googlebot processes each page it indexes, taking note of important information, from keywords to website freshness, and stores it in the index. The index is like the index in the back of a book, with an entry for every word seen on every indexed page. It's huge and ever-growing. Google's index contains hundreds of billions of web pages. Every time a person searches Google, the search is looking for information stored and organized in this gigantic index. And there are a lot of searches happening, more than 1 trillion each year, worldwide. It's hard for me to wrap my head around that number, so here's another way to imagine it. In the time it takes to snap your fingers, about 1 second, Google processes about 40,000 searches. Okay, so 40,000 searches happened. For each of the corresponding search results pages, how did Google decide which websites and resources to display? These decisions all happen automatically, the work of a computer algorithm. Google's algorithm considers more than 200 factors or signals. The signals include basic criteria, like the language and location of the searcher, and what type of device is being used. Other signals include the age of the content on the web pages, its relevance to the search query, and whether the page provides a good user experience, and a lot more. After identifying the best set of results from information stored in the index, Google presents the results to the searcher. And all this happens in a fraction of a second. So again, what Google presents to the searcher is not always your homepage. Many times it is it's an interior page of your website. So as the business owner, you have to think of your website as a whole, but Google looks at each page and the content on those individual pages. Let's take a look at an example search results page. When someone searches Google in today's world, they typically type in a phrase or ask a question describing what they want to find on the web. This is called a query. Google's job is to show the most relevant information on the search results page so the searcher finds what they're looking for. In today's world, the consumer expects to find exactly what they're looking for without taking too much of their time. On the screen is a search results page. Look a little familiar? The tips in today's workshop are especially relevant to the results you see in the center well of the page. These are the organic or natural search results. The information presented about each site in the organic results is called a snippet. Each snippet includes a URL in blue, a page title in green, and usually a page description that gives searchers more information about the result. Some search results pages show a business profile on the right side of the page. Incidentally, this information can be managed by the business owner with a free tool called Google My Business. The search results may display relevant ads served by a product called Google Ads. This illustration points out where images of products can appear at the top of the page. These are called shopping ads. You may also see text ads in the search results, labeled with a sticker that says Ad. I'll point out one last section on the search results page. At the bottom of the search page, you will see a list of searches related to the query. That's a cool feature that helps you see what other people are searching for too. It can help you refine your search and get some insight into how people search Google. Open a web browser window and visit google.com. Search for words and phrases that should surface your website in the search results. Do you show up? If yes, what does it say? How does it look? Where do clicks on the results take you? If no, what sites do show up? Do you recognize these businesses? Now that we know how we appear across Google search results pages, let's take a look at tips and tools you can use to help address any potential issues. This next section dives deeper into ways you can help your site appear in the various sections using SEO, or search engine optimization, tips and tools from Google. Google My Business offers a free business profile on Google that can show your critical business information to searchers across Google Search and Maps on all devices. Google My Business doesn't replace a business website, but it can help your profile stand out in the search results and on the map, and send potential customers to your site. Your business profile is automatically optimized for different devices. Creating a business profile helps you control the details Google displays, like business hours, contact information, store locations, photos and videos, and more. So they're up to date and consistent across search and maps. Here are a few specific, relatively non-technical tips that can help. Regularly publish relevant original content. It should be useful, information-rich, clear, and accurate. Include keywords users would type to find your pages, and make sure that your site actually includes those words. Always lead with your most important information. If your goal is to get people to call your business, keep your phone number prominent. Bulleted lists can help make text more readable. And while there's no rule of thumb, the more frequently you update your website, the more likely it will be to appear in the search engine results. As you publish content, keep it well organized. When your website content is organized into logical, clearly labeled areas, it helps human visitors more easily find what they're looking for. And it helps Google's algorithm better understand the content on your website. Every web page included a title and description, part of the code. Many content management systems offer the option to enter this text. If you have the option, make sure all your title elements are descriptive, specific, and accurate. Images can have an important influence on the appearance and success of your website. Here are some basic tips for selecting images. They should be clear and in focus. They should look right in the overall website design. It's almost always better to use real photos rather than stock photos. And before you add an image to your site, make sure you're allowed to do so. Make sure you add image descriptions, also known as alt text or alt tags. This helps Google understand what the image is. Think of this like writing on the back of a printed photo so you can identify the people in it later. It also makes it easier for people who are visually impaired and who use screen readers to read the text. Make sure the size is optimized for the web. That can be a little tricky because digital images have two types of sizes. One is called the file size. A larger file size can mean a higher quality image, but there's a trade-off. It takes longer for a web page to load with a bigger file. File size is measured in bytes. 1 kilobyte is 1,000 bytes, and that's still pretty small. Depending on the speed of a visitor's internet connection, it's usually not a problem to load an image that's 100 kilobytes. 1 megabyte is 1,000 kilobytes, and at this size it can start to slow down your web pages. If you use a digital camera, even from a phone, your image size might be many megabytes. In this case, you should use software to shrink it down before you put it into your website. The second image size refers to the dimensions. For the web, dimensions are measured in pixels. Without getting too technical, you can make an image smaller, but if you make the dimensions bigger, the image will appear blurry or pixelated on the web page. Image size is important because you also want to optimize for load time. The probability of bounce increases 32% as page load time goes from 1 second to 3 seconds. It's even tougher on cell phones. 53% of visits are abandoned if a mobile site takes longer than 3 seconds to load. Here are some free tools you can use to help your website have a good online presence. Content is important. Make sure your site loads quickly. Load time, the speed that your pages appear, is very important, especially on mobile devices. Optimizing for load time matters because for every second delay in mobile page load, conversions can fall by 20%. You can check the speed of your website by trying Google's free Test My Site tool at the website listed on your screen. The test scores measure mobile speed, or how long it takes the site to load on a phone. Keep in mind that it's not just the strength of the web connection that determines mobile speed, but also the elements on the web pages. After evaluating your site, the test generates a report with a list of specific suggestions that can help you optimize. Another tool that can help your website appear in the organic results is a tool called Google Search Console. Search Console helps you monitor and maintain your website's presence in Google's organic search results on all devices. Here are some things you can do with Search Console. You can make sure that Google can access your site. You can submit new content and remove content you don't want shown in the search results. And you can monitor your site for problems. Search Console shows you how Google and the world see your website. For example, you can see reports that tell you which queries caused your site to appear in search results, which websites link to your site, if your site works well on mobile devices, and a lot more. Again, the website is below the image. Another tool that can help you find ideas for creating new content is Google Analytics. To begin to understand the strengths and weaknesses of your website, you need to understand that what visitors did or didn't do when they got there. This is called website analytics data. Google offers a free analytics tool called Google Analytics. Analytics includes a huge suite of customizable reports that answers questions about the effectiveness of your site, like what are people reading and viewing, how much time do people spend, if it's an e-commerce site, where are people abandoning their shopping carts. And if you advertise with Google, that data integrates into analytics reports, so you can measure the effectiveness of your ad campaigns. To sum up, Google Analytics reports can help you make smart decisions about your site design, content, and functionality. To wrap up our tips, let's look at another tool that can help you find ideas for creating new content: Google Trends. It's a free web-based tool that shows the relative popularity of different search terms on Google. The data is presented in a graph on a scale of 0 to 100, with 100 representing the peak search volume. If it has enough data, Trends can show a forecast of search volume, related popular searches, and rising searches experiencing significant growth. You can use it to find and compare the popularity of different words and phrases, determine seasonality of different searches, see where searches happen geographically, and see related searches. All this information can help you see what topics people are interested in and create relevant content to publish to your site. Now it's time to practice using a list of keywords. You should have a window open on your computer for Google Trends. If you don't, you can open a new web browser and visit g.co/trends. Enter the keywords or phrases you'd like to compare. Narrow down the results by location. Adjust the date ranges to see how or if the results appear different. And explore related searches for more ideas. Let's talk about another way to reach customers online: advertising your products and services with Google Ads. I want to introduce you to Honest Soul Yoga, a small business that was able to grow significantly by using ads strategically. Let's watch a video about them.
I deployed to Afghanistan in 2007. Being there was the hardest part of my life. My stress level was through the roof. Yoga made me realize that I'd be able to handle those stressful moments, that anxiety, and I wanted to share that with the military community. So when I decided to open a yoga studio, it was really important to get as many people as possible through our door, not only to help them, but also because we had to pay our bills. My goal was to get people to call us, because we knew if we could talk to them, it would be easier for them to show up and come through our front door. It's actually pretty magical, because since we've launched our Google Ads, our phones started ringing off the hook. I know my ads are working when more people than normal are walking through the door, when the number of intro offers that we're selling have doubled, and in result, we had to add 10 new classes a week, we had to hire more staff. What I love about Google Ads is that when I'm super busy at work, I can just check my phone and I can instantly track my results. As a small business owner, it's bigger than just you. It's about the families you impact, your employees, your own community.
I have somewhere I can let my guard down, and everybody else is here for a common reason.
Everybody that I've met here, and they were looking for something in their life to help them, either physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Hard work makes such an impact on so many lives. We're so lucky that we get to do this. I like to say that I started a community center for adults, and we just happen to do yoga here.
Before diving in to how to set up a smart campaign, let's review where ads can appear. Ads created with smart campaigns can appear on both the Google Search and the Display Network. The Google Search Network is a group of search-related websites and apps. Your ad can appear when people search for products or services you promote. The network includes Google.com, Google Maps, Google Play, plus search-related sites that partner with Google to publish ads. The Google Display Network is a large group of websites and apps that show Google ads. These ads can reach people earlier in the buying cycle, appearing alongside content related to your business. Ads appear when consumers are looking at content, browsing websites, watching YouTube videos, checking email, or using mobile apps. Ads on the Google Display Network can also show images. Your ads may include images from your Google My Business listing. With smart campaigns, your ads can appear on both the search and display networks, depending on the goals you set. The Google Ads system will automatically determine where to show your ads to give you the best chance for success. If you're not yet familiar with smart campaigns, it's a campaign type designed for small businesses. They're flexible. You choose your goal and customize your content. Your ads can bring visitors to your website and connect to offline customers by driving phone calls and store visits. There's no contract, minimum commitment, startup fee, or cancellation fee. You control when and where ads can show and your budget. And with a straightforward setup process, smart campaigns can get your business advertising online in minutes. Once your ad is set up, our smart technology will help find ways to improve your ads and help you get better results. Start by signing into your Google Ads account, or you can create an account by visiting ads.google.com and clicking Start Now. Once you've set up and signed into your Google Ads account, you'll be promoted to the first step of creating an ad using smart campaigns. You'll be asked to enter your business name and business web address. Next, you have 3 goal options. Number 1, call your business. Choose this goal if you get customers primarily over the phone, if you want to talk to customers before setting up appointments or bookings, or if you want to track calls using a forwarding number. This goal might be a good choice for appointment-focused businesses, like beauty salons, home repair, and pet sitting services. Number 2, visit your physical location. Choose this goal if you have a physical location customers can visit without contacting you first, or if your first interaction with customers is usually at the store. This goal might be a good choice if you're promoting a retail store, a showroom, a coffee shop, etc. This goal helps connect online marketing with offline action. And number 3, take action on your website. Choose this goal if most of your business is conducted online, or if you want customers to complete a trackable action on your website. This goal is a good choice if customers can buy your products online or complete an important action, like signing up for an appointment, a class, registering for an email newsletter, etc. Honest Soul Yoga wants to drive more foot traffic to their boutique, so they would select goal number 2, visit your physical location. It's important to note you can only select 1 goal per ad. However, if you have more than 1 goal, you can create multiple ads, 1 for each goal. Now, Honest Soul Yoga can proceed to the next step in setting up their smart campaign. The owner needs to specify where she wants her ads to appear, geographically. When you create an ad, you'll see a couple of options for choosing where your ad can appear. First option, you can specify a radius around the business location. Second option, you can identify cities, regions, or countries, as shown in this example slide. You will see the selected areas highlighted in color. As you adjust your geographic range, look at the top corner to see the estimated audience size. It tells you how many people search Google within your selected area. Which option should you choose? It depends on your business. If you're advertising for a business with local clientele, you might choose a radius. If you're advertising for a business that sells products and services beyond a local area, You might decide to expand the audience much farther. Choose the audience that makes the most sense for your business goals. If Honest Soul Yoga's goal is to drive a shopping rush to their boutique, they might want to target ads in a radius. They can experiment with the distance, starting with what they know about existing customers. For example, they might look at their customer database and determine most clients live within a 35-mile radius of the studio. That information can help them set an effective ad radius. The owner can always go in and change it. In fact, she probably will want to expand the ad's geographic reach when the new yoga studio locations open. The next step is choosing a business category and the products and services you want to advertise. This helps the system understand the customers you want to reach. For those of you familiar with online advertising, here's one notable difference with the Smart Campaign. You will not create a list of keywords. Instead, the system will automatically generate search phrases that help determine when your ad should appear. I'll talk more about this shortly. Honest Soul Yoga wants to promote the yoga mat package and try to get people in to try a class, so they will look for the most appropriate options. This system may offer some suggestions. Only select the items that make sense for your promotion. Honest Soul Yoga's Smart Campaign is coming along. The owner chose a goal, a geographic area, and described what she's advertising. Now it's time to create an ad. A text ad on Google typically contains 3 headlines, 2 description lines, and a display URL, the web page address that appears with the ad. It's important to focus on showcasing the most relevant, compelling information in your ad. With Smart Campaigns, you have the ability to set and fine-tune a budget for each ad. You'll set a monthly budget that makes sense for business. The cost will vary per click, but you will not pay more than your monthly budget. You pay only for the actual clicks and calls that your ad receives within the budget that you set. For example, if your maximum budget is $300 per month, but you only receive $200 in clicks, you'll be charged $200. Google gives you recommended options, but you can enter your own budget too. Drag the slider to select your monthly budget. Below the budget slider, you will see a typical competitor budget range. As you adjust your budget, you'll see the estimated ad performance on the right side of the page. It estimates how many ad views and clicks your ad might receive per month based on the selected budget. You can review your ad spending and make budget adjustments in your account anytime. After setting up your budget, the final steps will be to review your ad campaign setting and set up billing if this is the first time you're setting up an ad. Now that you know how to set up a Smart Campaign in Google Ads, let's look at some best practices for optimizing your ad. There are a few more optional features you can add to your Smart Campaign. One is to add images and logos to it. Adding images to your ad can help to grab the attention of potential customers. You're allowed to add up to 3 images and logos. Once you've uploaded your images, you can view how your ad will look in different formats. This is a cool feature of Smart Campaigns. After you upload your images, Google's smart technology will create a series of responsive ads for your campaign to test, helping you get better results. It is important to note adding images isn't part of the standard Smart Campaigns setup flow for most new accounts. Images can be added after the ad is set up by going into the campaign level details dashboard. This is most easily visible after the ad is paid for. The last campaign type we'll cover today is video campaigns. This campaign type lets you show video ads on their own or within other streaming video content on YouTube and across the Google Display Network. Showing video ads may seem pretty sophisticated, but the setup is straightforward. You can use videos from your own YouTube account And like other campaign types, you can see ad performance and tweak targeting. Video ads help to accomplish goals related to sales, generating leads, increasing website traffic, building brand awareness, and increasing brand consideration. There are 5 available video ad formats. I'll break them down. In-stream ads run before, during, or after other videos on YouTube, the display network, games, or apps. Ads may also run on YouTube videos embedded on other websites. After 5 seconds, the viewer can skip an ad. Video discovery ads appear on YouTube only. They are seen in places where people discover content. Outstream ads are shown on partner sites. These ads are available on mobile devices and tablets. Non-skippable in-stream ads are 15 seconds or less, and viewers can't skip the ad. And 5, bumper ads are designed to increase brand awareness. Bumper ads are just 6 seconds or less, and viewers can't skip. To wrap up today's session, we showed you different ways to reach customers online, showcasing how to bring visibility to your products and services in different areas of Google search results pages. Here's a quick recap. Build or improve your website. Your business needs a search-friendly, mobile-friendly site. Create or claim your free business profile at google.com/business. And try Google Ads. You can fine-tune your offers when people are searching for your products and services. If you want to learn more about any topics covered in today's workshop, refer to this slide for URLs. Of course, you can always do a Google search too. If you want to sharpen your business and marketing skills, check out Primer. It's a free app you can download on your phone and has a series of short, fun lessons that are all less than 5 minutes each. If you really want to become an expert at Google Apps for businesses, visit Skillshop. The lessons here are categorized based on your experience. There's information perfect for beginners, intermediate, and even advanced users, and there's no charge for this training. Whether you sell online or in-store, boost your business with a quick and easy evaluation of your retail website with Grow My Store from Google. Another great resource is our quick help videos. Get answers and learn how to make the most of Google's tools in just a few minutes. And thank you. Again, my name is Kate Angelo. I'm the manager of the Technology and Career Center at the Long Branch Public Library. You can always reach out to the library if you have any questions about anything that was discussed in this workshop by visiting our website, longbranchlib.org, that's longbranchlib.org, or giving us a call at 732-222-3900, extension 2270. Thank you.